What if I told you that most of your life is already gone? Not your future, not your possessions, your memories. Right now, your brain is actively erasing parts of your life forever. The conversation you had last week, the face you saw this morning, the thoughts you had an hour ago. Gone. And the strangest part? Your brain is doing it on purpose. Imagine someone offered you a superpower, the ability to remember every single moment of your life, every birthday, every conversation, every mistake, every second. Most people would say yes immediately, but scientists believe that ability could quickly turn into a nightmare because forgetting isn't a weakness, it's survival. Think about this. You've been alive for thousands of days. You've seen millions of faces, heard countless words, experienced more moments than you could ever count. Yet, you can only remember a tiny fraction of them. Why? Where did everything else go? Did those moments disappear? Or were they stolen by your own mind? The answer is both fascinating and unsettling. Your brain was never built to remember everything. In fact, remembering everything would make normal life almost impossible. Every second, your senses collect an overwhelming amount of information. The sound of distant traffic, the temperature of the room, the color of every object around you, the tiny details your eyes are seeing right now. Your brain processes far more information than your conscious mind can handle. So, it makes a choice, what stays and what goes. Like a ruthless editor cutting scenes from a movie, your brain constantly removes information it considers unnecessary. Most memories don't even survive long enough to become memories. They're deleted within seconds. Your brain asks one simple question: will this matter later? If the answer is no, the information is erased. Forever. But that's only the beginning, because your brain doesn't just delete memories, it rewrites them. Every time you remember an event, you're not watching a perfect recording, you're rebuilding it, piece by piece. And every reconstruction creates opportunities for change. Details disappear, new details appear, emotions alter the story. Over time, a memory can slowly become something very different from what actually happened. Think about your childhood. How much of it do you truly remember? And how much have you reconstructed from photographs, family stories, and imagination? The truth is unsettling. Some of your most vivid memories may not be completely accurate. Now, imagine the opposite. Imagine remembering absolutely everything. This isn't science fiction. There are rare individuals who can recall nearly every day of their lives in extraordinary detail. Scientists call it highly superior autobiographical memory. These people can remember exact dates, events, conversations, and experiences from years ago. It sounds like a superpower, but many describe it as exhausting. Painful memories never fade. Embarrassing moments remain vivid forever. Old regrets stay alive. Imagine reliving your worst day again and again with crystal clear detail. Suddenly, forgetting doesn't sound so bad. In fact, it sounds necessary. And that's exactly what researchers discovered. Forgetting is not a flaw in the system. It is the system. Your brain deletes information for the same reason a computer removes unnecessary files. To stay efficient, to learn faster, to focus on what matters most. Without forgetting, your mind would drown in information. Every decision would become slower. Every memory would compete for attention. You wouldn't gain clarity. You would gain chaos. The brain isn't designed to preserve the past. It's designed to prepare you for the future. That's why it constantly chooses what deserves space and what doesn't. And that's why most moments disappear. Not because they were meaningless, but because your brain believes something more important is coming next. So the next time you forget a name, lose track of a conversation, or struggle to remember a random day from your childhood, remember this: your brain isn't failing, it's protecting you. Because the real secret of memory isn't remembering everything. It's knowing what to forget. And at this very moment, your brain is deciding which part of today will survive and which part will disappear forever.